What's that noise? Yes, you hear that? You hear that noise? What is that? It's almost 4 in the morning. Why are we hearing that? You hear it? My goodness. Yeah. Welcome back to M Hood Discovered. It is loud out there. It is just about 4 a.m. I think it is. And it's been loud since about 3 a.m. and just getting louder and louder. I'm going to take the dogs out and we're going to check out the world, see what it looks like. I was just outside over an hour ago. Are we ready? Are we ready? We ready? Keep that in mind. Basara, garbage. There's actually another one over there. So that's 2 garbage cans. 2 dogs. Too much noise. I live super close to this noise, super close to this highway, day and night. Even when it's slow, it's loud. Well, I live there. I live here right now. Hopefully I'll be somewhere quiet soon. But will I be somewhere cleaner? You know, this parking lot looks really, really clean. I have to be honest, but that's because someone comes here after it closes and cleans it. Well, they sweep up, they do something. Sometimes they don't do enough, because they'll come, they'll do something and leave, then you walk through and there's still garbage everywhere. One of my dogs is a red bone. She's being stubborn right now. She won't come with us because she wants to go back this way towards where it's dark because she smells the dumpster back there. She wants to go where her nose wants to go. You gotta, come on, we're not going back there. Come on, stubborn. Point the nose somewhere else. Here we go, I got her. She's coming now. I broke that stubbornness. Oh, wait a minute, she wants to go over there. Let's go over here. They've been trying to build this new gas station shell, a new shell, right, for a while. And it keeps stopping and starting, stopping and starting. I don't know what the problem is, but it's got to be a problem. This is where their car wash used to be. The car wash was looking dogged forever, abandoned, like not working, just falling apart. So I think they couldn't get a permit to build something from the ground up, so they had to basically work with the car wash structure and like change it, like build on top of it, retaining some of it. Like here's the bathrooms, right, of the that were attached to the car wash. Okay, here's McDonald's. So far I don't see trash. Well, you see, here's a trash can. You gotta bear with me here, people. Oh, we found some trash. Lots of times there's always trash right next to this trash can, but that's not the most egregious. It's not really bad. Oh, somebody's trying to spin out on me. You gonna make a drop? Making a drop. Some vloggers don't like to watch, they don't like to film their dog doing this. They think YouTube's gonna censor them if they film their dog making a deposit. I've even seen YouTube videos where the person blurred out the dog doing his business, right? Mostly in the UK. Like, what are they? They're gonna get you for that? So over here on this side of McDonald's, there's some trash in the parking lot, right? But look, there's a trash can. You see that trash can right there? My dogs are trying to go separate directions all of a sudden. Like, I don't know. This one wants something over there. This one wants something over there. I don't know what it is. Maybe his proclivity is cat shit and hers is everything. But we're gonna pick up the trash. And there's like bits and pieces of stuff I see. Like, one thing I've noticed coming here, because the dogs and me come here every night. Hold on, guys. I never see anybody coming out when they're closing, as you know, as a part of breaking down and getting out of here and going home. They don't send someone out here to clean the parking lot. You see that in the middle of the day. Maybe they do and I just don't see it, but I've not seen it, right? Sometimes when the dogs and I come over here, there's garbage everywhere, usually right around the garbage can. Like, they didn't even want to bother getting a hole in one. Oh, it's garbage over here too. There's receipts and stuff, but there's garbage cans, right? There's actually 3 outdoor garbage cans for your convenience, right? This one's for the drive-through, right there behind that Crepe Myrtle. Of course, there's garbage. Oh, there's a lot of little bit of pocket garbage here, pocket trash. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff all over the place, and it's full. It's gonna be overflowing soon. Down here in southeast Louisiana, oh shoot, there's garbage right here. Down here, there's a problem of garbage, a problem of litter bugs, like a really, really bad problem. Like, we haven't shown you anything egregious yet, but you can't go anywhere without finding some garbage. There's garbage everywhere. Shows up in my yard every day from the wind, but then you'll see people just throwing it out. But of course, there are places in America where people don't do that. But this isn't the only place in America where there's a problem. It seems like if you get in an urban or city center area, there's garbage right there. People just don't care anymore. They're constantly just throwing garbage out. Throw it out the car window, or wherever they're at. They just throw it down. If you want to get some strange looks, walk around and pick up garbage. People won't know what to think. They think there's something weird with you, something strange about you. Somebody abandoned this bicycle here. It's been here for 5 days. People just don't care about stuff anymore, unless it's your stuff. They care about it then. They want your stuff, but they don't care about their own. Bottle of water. See, there's garbage cans everywhere, and as you can see, people use them. Imagine if people didn't use these, it would be far worse. But there's garbage here, little pieces of stuff. This is not that bad. There are other parts of this area. We could go just across the parish line. We go to Gretna, Harvey, we go to New Orleans, and my goodness, you'll see some areas where it's just on the daily throwing it down. I didn't get here in time. These lights in this parking lot are on a timer. I was hoping that we'd have these lights on, but we got the Taco Bell inside lights. This is interesting to me. Probably boring as all heck to someone else, but Taco Bell stays open the latest out of all these. See, 2 a.m. But they don't have any garbage cans here. And there's bits of garbage. Sometimes this parking lot is super clean, and I come through here when they're breaking down and getting ready to go, and no one's out here cleaning. I've seen them leave with garbage in the parking lot. There's garbage right there, a bit of plastic, there's sauce packs everywhere. It's not that bad, but I've seen it far worse. But yeah, here we go. I know there's not a lot of light. I didn't bring a light, but that looks like they had a delivery, but maybe not. So you'll see this parking lot looking clean all the time, but you can see that it's raised. If you come and look right down there, oh, I wish I would have brought the light. That's all garbage, absolutely all of it. There's all Taco Bell garbage. There's all kinds of like just all cups and beer cans and beer bottles, like about a foot deep of garbage hidden there in between the fence and that retaining wall. They don't even come out here at the end of their shift. All these fast food places are like this. See that bit of garbage? There's probably some change there if you look close enough, Tulsa. And look. Whoa, we had an argument down there. See all these bugs on the window? Mr. Grasshopper right there. Many years ago, when I was spending more time in bigger cities, even bigger than New Orleans, there was garbage everywhere. But when I would leave the bigger city, just get outside of it, it was ultra clean, squeaky clean. I still experience that to a certain degree, but I'm experiencing less and less of it. Maybe it's just because some places are just getting so busy growing, or there's something about modern culture that is just a sickness, just a cancer, right? People not caring anymore. There are still people who care. There are people who, like myself, who cannot stand the garbage and get upset at people. We're probably the same people who get upset when someone doesn't return their grocery cart and just leaves it in the parking lot, or walks up towards the entrance of the grocery store, and before they get there, they just give it one hard push, sending it home. That's not really returning the cart, is it? That's not really picking up your garbage, is it? Yeah, I don't know what it is per se, but some sort of sickness, and it's affecting everybody. It just is horrible. And you could say till you're blue in the face, pick up your garbage, and there's still people who don't listen. They don't understand what's the point. They just throw it out on the ground anyway. Oh my goodness. But like I said, this area is not that bad right now, but there are nights when it's really bad. Oh, you know, another point I'd like to make, there are people, when I say, man, pick up your garbage, they'll say, oh, it's not my job. There's someone who gets paid to pick it up. That's bullshit. That's BS, because there are a lot of places around here where garbage ends up, and there's nobody who picks up garbage for a living in that area, right? Sure, maybe in a parking lot, but I don't know if you've noticed, it's not happening that much in parking lots anymore. Like, it gets really bad before it gets picked up in some parking lots. Like I said, there are places around here and in other cities as well, in other areas, in other states, where the garbage situation is far worse, like far freaking worse than here. It's all across America, but there are a lot of places in America where people don't act like this.
People don't throw their garbage. There may be one or two assholes who do it, but not 5,000, right? I just find it ridiculous, the amount of littering down here. But it's been a problem for years. I've noticed it for years, ever since I moved to southeast Louisiana, especially in the New Orleans metro area. Not all over, but it seems to be connected to cities and urban life, like in this concrete landscape, right? Not so much out in the country. You will find garbage in the country, yeah, sure, but not on the grand scale that you find in the thick of the concrete jungle, the concrete landscape of this urban landscape, suburban and urban, right? It just, whoa, this is crazy. And someone will always speak up and go, oh, it's poor people that do it. Yeah, poor people, middle class and rich people are guilty. They're all guilty. Years ago, people used to say, oh, all the garbage in New Orleans is from the tourists. Yeah, there are tourists who come around and litter. But no, it's people born and raised in the area that has the garbage problem, right? It's everybody's problem. Yeah. Will it ever change? I don't want to say yes. I don't want to say no. But you know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's not going to change. My goodness. But we can change. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You got to start with yourself, because you can't change people, but you can change yourself. You can change all kinds of things yourself. I know from personal experience, because I'm about to change it all up. Yeah, you're right. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, being a member of the channel. And yeah, you're right. Thanks for letting me vlog right here at the bank. Really awesome. All right. I'll see y'all next time.